Bitcoin and cryptocurrency are relatively new concepts. We know that we can pass them from an estate to a devisee or a beneficiary, but how we do that and how we draft around transferring Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is still a developing area of law, and we're starting to learn some of the issues that come up with it. Today's video I'm calling Schrodinger's crypto. It's an interesting problem that I can see a lot of people, when drafting their will or trust, might run afoul of and cause real problems down the road. My name's Gregory Singleton. I'm an estate planning and probate attorney with Signature Law. Signature Law is an estate planning and probate law firm that serves the Twin Cities and Greater Minnesota alike. Just a reminder, if you like today's video, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. It actually really helps support the channel. Also, two caveats before we get going. First, we're going to be talking about Minnesota law primarily, so if you live in another jurisdiction, make sure to talk with an estate planning professional in that jurisdiction before you do your estate planning. Second of all, these videos are for educational purposes only, so I am not giving legal advice. And a third caveat today, I am not an expert on Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, so I know the basics, I know enough to do what I do. But if you're looking for a detailed explanation of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, you've come to the wrong place. Okay, so Schrodinger's crypto. What do I mean by Schrodinger's crypto? Well, Schrodinger was an Austrian physicist who did a thought experiment. Very simply, you've got a cat, put it in a box. Is the cat there or is it not? Because you can't see the cat, you don't know if it's there, you can't confirm, but you're pretty sure it's there. So it is at the same time there and not there. How the heck does this apply to Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? Well, let's look at cryptocurrency and how it is transferred. Cryptocurrency is all stored on the web. We access it through what's called a wallet, usually a hardware wallet. They look like a little keychain. They work as a thumb drive in the ones that I've seen. That hard drive is tangible personal property. The crypto that it accesses is intangible personal property. And there's the rub, right? If you've got intangible and tangible personal property that you're trying to transfer at the same time, how do you do it without screwing up? And what are some of the pitfalls? Well, let's talk about the biggest pitfall that I ran across. It's from one of my favorite provisions in any will or trust, which is the tangible personal property list provision. Now, this provision authorizes someone to write a list, say, I give this specific item to this specific person. They sign the date at the bottom of it, slap it on the back of their will, and it's legally effective. They don't need a notary, don't need an attorney, don't need witnesses. It's good to go. And the next day you could say, you know what, I gave my wedding ring to Joe, but Joe's kind of a jerk. He looked at me funny, so I want my wedding ring to go to Bob. So you rip up the old list, write a new one, sign date at the bottom of it, don't need a witness, don't need an attorney, don't need a notary, slap it on the back. It's legally effective now. You can make this change 12 times a day for every day of your life. No problem. Why does this create an issue when it comes to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin? Well, at the end of the provision authorizing this list, it'll usually say something along the lines of, I give the tangible personal property identified in the list to the individual identified in the list. All the rest of my tangible personal property goes to this person, say Susan. Then later in your will or trust, you say, I give my cryptocurrency to Bob. Well, Bob has the intangible cryptocurrency, and Susan, or Sue, has the tangible personal property, which is the hardware, which is the only thing that allows you to access the crypto. So now you've created an ambiguity. You've created a conflict within your testamentary document. And that's what we want to avoid, because conflicts in testamentary documents, they are just very simply invitations into court. And that's what we want to avoid. So, the moral of the story is make sure you talk to an attorney that knows what they're doing when they're drafting your will or trust. These issues and others are what we deal with all day, every day. So talk to an attorney that focuses their practice on estate planning and make sure things are done right. So that is my take on Schrodinger's crypto. I hope you liked today's video. If you did like today's video, hit the like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. We do a new video every other Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe and you'll get notices of that. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below, or what more people are doing is just sending me an email. Happy to get back to you. Otherwise, until next time, this is Gregory Singleton with Signature Law.